What's going on, everyone? So the Los Angeles Lakers brought in JJ Redick to be a culture shift, right? He's supposed to come in, lay the foundation, change just the way that the Lakers have operated over the last few years, right? New CBA changed a lot. They're really focused on developing players, kind of growing their program, being the prestige place for players to come for growth, development, health, fitness, training, all of those things. You've seen the Lakers hire several coaches in that regard for just training, development. Hired Dr. Sims for the health and safety. Right, he's a guy that has a Olympic background, working with various different sports in the Olympics, including the basketball team USA for a stint. So the Lakers are really trying to build and establish the organization as more than just like, hey, we're this team, right? We're the biggest, if not one of the biggest teams in all of sports, right? They want to show that they are, yes, they are that, but it's also because of the programs. It's also because of the coaching. It's also because of the development. It's also because of the Laker brand itself being the best place. And they should. I mean, it's the Lakers. It's LA. You should have the best doctors, the best trainers, the best physicians, the best all of it, right? Best coaching. And so JJ Redick is supposed to be the guy to be that foundation, right? He's a guy that the Lakers are hoping, and you've even heard Jeannie Buss talk about how she's going to be patient. She's going to take her time and letting JJ kind of build and grow and develop, right? And with that, there is a level of pressure, and from just like fans and stuff, there is this level of expectations of like, hey, we need to win, right? But I am somebody that I do believe in JJ Redick. I do believe that he is going to be able to really kind of grow this team. And development isn't only for the rookies or just young guys, right? Development's for even LeBron and Anthony Davis, right? There's always things that they can work on with their game that they can grow and be better at, areas that they can be in, right? So development is important altogether, and practice is so important. And JJ Redick wants to get back to practice, right? Because practice, not to sound like Allen Iverson here, practice is a very important thing, but you see it kind of get lost amongst teams, particularly veteran-led teams, right? You see teams practice less and less, and but you look at a coach like Tibbs. I mean, he is known for his practices. And you just look at, guys like Jordan and particularly Kobe, right? I mean, Kobe was relentless in practice. I mean, he was just a monster. I mean, it was unbearable at times. But look at what it did. I mean, led to 5 NBA championships. And you even heard Darvin Ham last year just didn't really practice, didn't really get the team on the same page. And you saw the inconsistencies throughout the course of the season. And it was incredibly frustrating. I mean, even Patrick Beverley said that, Darvin Ham talked about, no, hey, you're right, we should have practiced more, because supposedly Patrick Beverley was really pushing for practices. So JJ is supposed to set the tone, set the standard for practices going forward. And with that, you're seeing like the signing of Goodwin, right? Jordan Goodwin gets brought in. Now, could Jordan Goodwin be a signal to potentially a trade on the horizon? That is also a possibility, right? I mean, if you end up trading a Gabe Vincent or something, then you have a need for that point guard. You have a need for a guard to kind of step in and play. But more likely than not, the signing of Jordan Goodwin is just a training camp signing. It's just a training camp invite. He's just going to be a guy on the roster momentarily just to kind of push our guards. And I know a lot of people are looking at it and going, man, oh, why would you sign another guard? Last thing the Lakers need another guard. This isn't for the roster. This isn't for the team. Again, unless a trade happens, if a trade ends up happening, then maybe it will eventually be that. But until we actually see something like that happening, we don't know. All we know is that, hey, Jordan Goodwin was signing. Why would you do that? And it's because he is the type of player that was kind of hurting the Lakers all season long. All right, Jordan Goodwin is an excellent rebounder at the guard position. I mean, he averaged 8 rebounds a game in like 19 games for the Grizzlies last year. I mean, the dude was a monster on the glass. He is a dirty work, do everything type of guy. He's going to get after it. And you have guys like D'Angelo Russell, like Austin Reeves, like Gabe Vincent, like Jalen Hood-Schifino, like these guys that, it'd be good to kind of raise that competition level, right? Yeah, we could sign a center or, a power forward or something like that to go up against LeBron and Anthony Davis, but you're not really going to be able, you're not going to get somebody for training camp good enough to really push Anthony Davis, to really push LeBron James. They're just so talented, so gifted, right? Like you're not going to be able to match. You're not going to be able to go get a guy that's going to be able to clamp up Anthony Davis and make Anthony Davis truly work, right? But you can at the guard position, right? Somebody like Jordan Goodwin is somebody that can step right in and, again, get into D'Angelo Russell, get into Austin Reeves, right? You saw Austin Reeves last year struggle with ball pressure. He struggled to bring the ball up with ball pressure. And having a guy like a Jordan Goodwin that can get in to Austin Reeves as he's handling the basketball, right? A guy that can track down loose balls and a guy that can, help with the rebounding department and stuff like that, right? Like that's good. Again, it's about the competition. JJ Redick really wants to have competition in training camp. And so I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers bring in a couple more guys. I got to see what their 10 days and two-way guys are, because you're only allowed to carry, I think it's 21 guys on the roster, so got to check and make sure that we're not over that. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers kind of shuffle things around to maybe bring in some guys to further kind of push other players on this roster, right? But look, at the end of the day, it boils down to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, right? If they're willing to buy in and they're willing to practice and they're willing to work hard and play hard and, do the things that JJ Redick is asking of them, then I think the Lakers have potential to be very good this year. Very good, right? Because they're going to be very disciplined. They're going to be on the same page. They're actually going to be running plays and sets and all that stuff, right? Now, I'm not saying that every day they're going to practice and they're going to go 100 miles an hour. No, there will be light days. There will be harder days. There will be just kind of walk-through days, right? But it's about keeping guys on the same page. It's about having guys understand their roles, their positions, where they're supposed to be slotted, what the plays are, right? The Lakers just looked so out of whack last season, right? Like, the Lakers were incredibly inconsistent all season long. It started at first, it was the first halves. Remember, the Lakers were terrible in the first halves, great in the second halves, and then that flip-flopped, and Lakers were really good to start games, were terrible in the second halves, and then you end up getting to Denver. Lo and behold, Lakers are excellent in the first halves, terrible in the second halves. And it's just, you saw the patterns, you saw the inconsistencies, you saw the issues all season long, and they never got addressed. They never got worked out. They never got dealt with. And then you get to the actual playoffs, and it's like all of those things rear its ugly head. And it's like, oh, well, no wonder, right? But to me, again, at the end of the day, it boils down to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They must buy in. They have to buy in. They have to be willing to put in the work in practices. They have to be willing to work hard, right? LeBron James, we've seen. Team USA talked about it, man, how relentless LeBron was in practices and stuff, and how he kept everybody motivated, kept everybody working hard. Well, we're going to need him to do the same thing going into this season with the Lakers, right? Now, JJ Redick, look, again, he's supposed to be the guy that's laying the foundation. He's the guy that's supposed to be laying the bricks and going brick by brick to kind of build out this organization, right? But you need the support of your stars. JJ Redick can only do so much as a coach. And you need, particularly LeBron, which JJ's LeBron's guy, so I don't see that being an issue. But you need LeBron to really be that support system, be that backup, right, to JJ Redick. Allow JJ to coach him, allow JJ to push him, right? Because if JJ has that support from LeBron and is able to treat LeBron like anyone else, then that is going to cause everyone else to kind of follow suit. All the ducks will fall in a row. But, if JJ's trying to coach and discipline and, getting all these other guys, and then LeBron's just like, I ain't trying to hear it, it's kind of hard to take a guy that serious, right? And the last time LeBron really allowed a coach to do that was Ty Lue, which was one of his guys. So I'm hopeful that JJ Redick will be able to do the same thing, that they'll let JJ Redick kind of coach him, right? And really kind of, be able to call him out and point out things that like LeBron needs to do better in. And we'll see. I mean, obviously LeBron's 40, so he's going to get a little bit of a cushion and leeway compared to some of the younger guys, but still, right? It's nice if you can kind of set the tone by calling out your best player, by calling out the leader, right? All of a sudden, everyone just goes, oh, okay, like, he's doing that to him, he's going to do it to me. But I'm excited for these intense practices. I am. I'm excited to get back to Lakers basketball. I'm excited for the season, honestly. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you think, like, yes, JJ is going to do an excellent job with coaching? Think, like, yeah, guys need to buy in? Do you like the Goodwin signing? Do you not? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.